This video will show you how to make a pleated mask in under 15 minutes. To do this, you'll need the following supplies: elastic, this pattern, fabric, a lighter, chalk, scissors, thread, a sewing machine, an ironing board, and an iron, sewing clips, and lastly, pins. Step 1. Cut and mark your fabric. Once you've printed the pattern, pin the pattern to the fabric and cut it out. You should have an interior piece that is 6 3/4 by 6.5 inches, as well as an exterior piece that is 10.5 by 6.5 inches. Mark the exterior piece of the fabric first using the horizontal guides on the pattern piece. Connect the lines. These will serve as guides for pleating. Then mark the interior piece. This line will serve as the fold for your hem. Step 2. Sew right sides together. Fold and iron the lengthwise edges of the interior piece using the markings you made in step 1. This will conceal the unfinished edge. Clip or pin the right sides of the fabric together. Sew along the markings on the top and bottom. This should allow for a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Flip the right sides out and iron the seams. Step 3. Create the pleats. With the exterior piece facing up, lightly spray the fabric to dampen it. Begin folding pleats using the markings as guides. You should begin by folding the top of the mask. Iron each pleat into place before moving to the next one. Pin the pleats into place. Pin toward the center of the mask. Step 4. Hide the raw edges. Using the exterior pattern piece, mark the vertical guides on the top and the bottom of the mask and connect the lines. Fold the edges in twice using the markings as guides. Press and clip the edges to hold them in place. Sew using the markings to hide the raw edges. This also creates the tunnel that you'll string the elastic through. Once you're done sewing, take out the pins on either side of the mask. Step 5. Finish. If you haven't already, cut your elastic. I use elastic that's 1/8 of an inch in width, but you could also use 1/4 of an inch or bungee cord if you have that. Lightly singe the ends to prevent fraying. String the elastic through the tunnel. I have this super cool tool that Alice's mom got me from Japan, but a safety pin works just the same. Adjust the elastic to fit your face and tie the knots. Pull them into the tunnels to be concealed. Lastly, you can either put these through the wash or take a hand towel and some water to wash off the markings. Again, these masks are slightly different than the pleated masks I sell on Etsy since I use a serger, but the dimensions are exactly the same.